Have you ever been in that situation where you're trying to speak a new language and your brain just freezes, even on the simplest questions? It's something we've all struggled with. Well, today we are going to dive into a super powerful technique that helps you build fluency using something you already know like the back of your hand, your own daily routine. What are you doing? I mean, it sounds so easy, right? But when you're learning a new language, that question can cause a total brain freeze. You might know all the individual words, but actually putting them together on the spot in a real conversation, that's a whole different ballgame. And that little pause, that moment where you're desperately searching for the right words, that is exactly what we are here to fix. We're going to show you how to turn that awkward hesitation into a smooth, confident reply. Let's be real for a second. Small talk can feel like a pop quiz you didn't study for. But the goal isn't just about knowing vocabulary words. It's about using them without even thinking. It's about actually connecting with someone, not just getting the grammar 100% perfect.
So what's the big secret? The solution? It's something you literally already do, every single day. We are going to map out your day and turn your daily routine into the perfect blueprint, the ultimate training ground for natural conversation.
We call it the daily routine dialogue. And don't worry, this is not about listing off boring chores. No. Think of it more like your own personal language gym, where you get to practice talking about the real stuff you do every day. Like making that first cup of coffee or listening to music on your way to work. But here's the thing, we're not just going to be making lists of words. The real secret ingredient here is role-playing. Actually speaking the words out loud, even if you're just talking to yourself, is an absolute game changer compared to just staring at words on a page. The difference is it's huge. Think about it like this. Memorizing vocab lists is totally passive. It's kind of like reading a cookbook. You know the ingredients, but can you cook the meal? Practicing a dialogue, though, that's active. You are in the kitchen, you're actually cooking the meal, and you're building that crucial conversational muscle memory by connecting the words to real actions. Okay, so you're probably wondering, how do we actually do this? Well, it's a super simple 3-step plan that you can literally start using today. Here's how you get this daily routine dialogue to really work for you. Step 1, just listen. Put on a simple daily routine dialogue and focus on connecting the words you hear to the actual actions. Step 2, speak. It's your turn. Say the lines out loud. And hey, don't worry about being perfect. And finally, step 3, and this is the most important one, personalize it. Make it about you. So instead of just saying, I eat breakfast, say, I eat toast and drink 2 cups of coffee. This is how you really start to own the language. All right, so you've got the what and you've got the how. But why is this simple method so incredibly effective? Well, it all comes down to how you're training your brain. You're basically giving the language centers in your brain a really focused workout. For starters, you are building that conversational muscle memory, which makes your responses way more automatic. New words actually stick because you're connecting them to your real life, to things you actually do. And all of this works together to boost your confidence and train your brain to think in full, natural sentences, not just scrambling for single words. And really, here's the most crucial point. This whole thing shifts your mindset. You stop being just a student trying to memorize words from a book. You become someone who is actively practicing the art of conversation. You're not just collecting information anymore. You're building a real life skill. So that really just leaves one last question for you to think about. When you start this practice, and I hope you do, what's the very first part of your day you're going to talk about? Is it making that morning coffee, your commute to work, maybe your evening walk? The story is all yours. Go tell it.